When Goa was ruled by Portuguese, they found our food very spicy, and to reduce the spice, they added coconut to the dish along with the spices.
One of these recipes is chicken zakuti. It is also known as sagoti or zaguti with the X in the beginning.
This is a very old traditional dish found mostly in all the restaurants of Goa. I am going to show you how to make this recipe in traditional way in a pressure cooker. So let's start. I have 750 grams of chicken curry cut in a bowl, washed, clean and dried. I have grounded cloves of garlic, ginger, green chilies and coriander to a paste. The exact measurements are in the description box. Do check it out. I am going to add a teaspoon of haldi to my chicken. I am then going to add my green mix that I made to the chicken. Add salt to taste. Be gentle as we just seasoning the chicken and not the entire curry. Give this chicken a good mix and marinate this chicken for 1 or 2 hours, or you could even marinate this for an entire night. While the chicken gets marinated, let's move on and let's see what masalas do we need next. I have some whole spices and seeds like poppy seeds, cumin seeds, sesame seeds, coriander seeds, a piece of cinnamon, clove, 5 to 6 chilies, star anise, cloves and mace. We are going to dry roast these spices. The exact measurements are in the description box. I am going to dry roast my spices on a cast iron pan. Traditionally, cast iron pans were used to dry roast spices before grinding. It also helps in assimilation of iron in your body. Roast the spices on the low flame till they release a sweet aroma. Once the spices are roasted, add in 1 sliced onion. We are going to dry roast the onion till the color of the onion changes to transparent or translucent. My onions have slightly changed the color, so I am now going to add in 1 grated cup of coconut. You can also add in dry coconut, but the taste will change a little bit. Keep dry roasting this mixture on a low flame. We are going to dry roast this until the color of the coconut does not change to golden brown. You can see our roast is ready. Our coconut is almost brown in color and our onions are translucent. Let's cool this down and then grind it to a fine paste. My roast is completely cooled and transferred into a mixer bowl. I am then going to add some strands of coriander, some cloves of garlic, some ginger. Today I am using my pressure cooker to cook this chicken curry. This is sort of a shortcut to cook the curry. Add some coconut oil to your pressure cooker. Coconut oil takes this dish to another level, but you can use any oil. Add some curry leaves and chopped onion to this oil. Saute the onions till they go transparent. Once the onions are soft, add in the chopped tomato. Cook the tomatoes until they are soft and release their juice. Our onions and tomatoes are well done. It's time to add in the chicken. My chicken was marinated for an hour. You can leave it for more than an hour or 2 hours or leave it for overnight. Give this a good stir and keep frying the chicken into the oil for at least 2 minutes till the raw smell of the chicken goes away. I have added 1 teaspoon of the Kashmiri Lal Mirch. Kashmiri Lal Mirch is not going to add any spice to this, but it's going to give a beautiful red color that we have on our chicken curry. You can add red chili powder as well if you like it spicy. Add in the roasted ground paste which we made of onions and coconut. Give it a nice stir. You can see the masalas have actually been married together. The oil will start to float on the edges. This is how we come to know the masala is well cooked. It's time to cook the chicken, so I'm going to add 1 cup of water to the curry. Check salt and add more salt if needed. Give it one last stir. Place the lid of the cooker and let the chicken cook. My pressure cooker takes 4 whistles to cook the chicken. Once the cooker has released all the pressure, open the cooker and check on your chicken. The chicken must be cooked well. The oil must have been separated and floating on the top. This shows that your chicken and your masalas are completely cooked. The dish looks so delicious and smells so fragrant. I can't wait to eat. Let's serve it up. I'm going to serve my chicken in an earthen pot today. Garnish it with some freshly chopped coriander. This dish tastes good with pav, bread or even boiled rice. Our favorite is steamed rice with some sliced onion and a lemon on the side. I'm sure you're going to enjoy the chicken zakuti. If yes, then hit that like button, share the video with your friends and subscribe to the channel. I will see you soon with another delicacy. Till then, stay Susegar.